Welcome to Language Swap, everyone, a fun way to learn English. We are so excited to have you join us today.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sally, and today is one of the most practical episodes we've done. Talk about your day.
We did cover daily routines in an earlier episode, but today is different. Today we're going deeper into how you actually describe your day to another person. The nuance, the texture, the real-sounding English.
Because my day was good is not a conversation. It's the end of a conversation.
Exactly. We want you to be able to open conversations, keep them going, share details naturally, and sound like a real person and not a language textbook.
B1, B2 level stuff. Conversational, honest, real.
Let's go.
Okay, first thing, how people actually ask about your day, because the question changes the answer.
The most basic version, how was your day? Very standard. You'll hear it constantly, but there are other versions that invite more detail.
How'd your day go? More casual. The did is contracted to D. How'd very spoken English. You won't see it written much, but you'll hear it everywhere.
How's it been? Asking about the overall vibe. More open. What have you been up to? Asking what you actually did. Anything good happen today? Inviting a specific positive story.
Each question opens a different door. How was your day is a door. Anything good happened today is an invitation. Knowing the difference helps you answer better.
Now, how do you actually answer not good and not fine? Those are conversation killers.
They really are. How was your day? Fine. End of conversation.
Instead, use a word that invites follow-up. It was a lot. It was something else. Honestly, it was rough. Pretty solid, actually. Low-key great. All of these make the other person want to know more.
Let's break those down. It was a lot means your day was overwhelming, intense, full of things. Not necessarily bad, just a lot today was a lot. I had back-to-back everything.
It was something else. Means it was unusual, exceptional, hard to describe, could be good or bad depending on tone. That presentation was something else, very expressive.
Rough day, a hard day. Things didn't go well. It was a rough one. You'll hear rough a lot when days are difficult. Rough morning, rough week.
Solid day, a good productive day, nothing extraordinary but satisfying. Honestly, it was a pretty solid day. Very understated, very natural.
Low-key great. Better than expected, but in a quiet way. Low-key means subtly without making a big deal of it. Low-key great day. Nothing crazy happened, but I felt good.
I have low-key great days constantly. Every single day of my life is honestly low-key great.
Exaggeration count 1.
Now, how to give details about your day, because after the opener, you need to be able to tell the story.
The highlight of my day. A highlight is the best part. The peak. The highlight of my day was the coffee I had at 3 p.m. Humble highlight. Very relatable.
That is the most accurate sentence ever spoken.
You can also say the best part of my day was slightly more direct than highlight. And for the bad part, the low light, or more commonly the worst part of my day was, low light exists but people say it less.
I had one of those days. This sentence alone communicates so much. It means everything went wrong. Nothing specific, just everything. The other person immediately understands.
You know how sometimes everything just, yeah, I had one of those days. No details needed. Universal human experience.
I'm still processing it. This means your day was so eventful or emotional that you haven't fully understood or accepted what happened yet. That meeting was intense. I'm still processing it.
Very honest phrase, very adult. People respect it. It shows self-awareness.
I need to decompress. To decompress means to relax after stress, like releasing pressure, After that day, I just need to decompress. We touched on when down before decompress is similar but with more tension implied.
Decompress has the feeling of pressure being released, very physical sounding. I need to decompress says your day had real weight to it. Let's now talk about describing specific moments in your day, not the whole day, one moment.
Out of nowhere. This means something happened suddenly with no warning. Out of nowhere, my boss asked me to present in front of everyone. Very dramatic, very real.
That came out of nowhere. Also very common as a reaction when something surprises you.
To be honest with you, a phrase people use before saying something real or slightly uncomfortable. To be honest with you, the meeting was a disaster. It signals authenticity.
Similar. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Today was exhausting. Very casual, very common, especially among younger speakers. Shows honesty.
Turned out to be. This is for when the result was different from what you expected. I was nervous about the interview, but it turned out to be really relaxed.
Ended up. Similar. I was going to leave early, but I ended up staying until 7. Very useful for describing how things changed from your original plan.
I had a meeting yesterday that was supposed to be 15 minutes and ended up being 2.5 hours.
Exaggeration count 2.
It was at least an hour 45.
Still too long.
Way too long.
And the closing of the conversation, what you say at the end of sharing about your day.
Anyway, this little word is used to signal you're wrapping up a story. Anyway, it all worked out in the end. It's a pivot, a closing signal.
Long story short, this phrase means you're skipping the details and jumping to the conclusion. Long story short, I got the job. Incredibly useful when you don't want to explain everything.
I use this one all the time because I always start stories that are too long.
That is accurate. Also, at the end of the day, this means when everything is considered what matters most. At the end of the day, I'm glad it happened. It's reflective and conclusive.
Not to be confused with the actual end of the day. At the end of the day is a thinking expression, not a time expression, very common in English conversations and presentations.
And all in all, similar to at the end of the day, but slightly more summary focused. All in all, it was a good week. Wraps up a review of multiple things.
And my personal favorite could have been worse. A very classic English attitude. How was your day? Honestly, could have been worse. It's optimistic through understatement.
That is so English. Not it was great. It could have been worse.
We find comfort in things not being the worst they could be. That's valid. Recap, opening answers. It was a lot. It was something else. Rough day, solid day, low-key great.
Story vocabulary, the highlight of my day. I had one of those days. I'm still processing it. I need to decompress.
Specific moments out of nowhere, to be honest with you, not gonna lie, turned out to be ended up.
Closing anyway, long story short, at the end of the day, all in all, could have been worse.
Your challenge, have one conversation this week where you describe your day using at least 3 of these expressions. Even a text message counts.
The goal is to move past good and fine forever.
Rest in peace. Fine.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time.